Welcome to another episode of the Money Wheel Podcast. The journey to wealth starts here with your host, Don Shade.
Hello, my friends and future millionaires. Welcome to this episode of the Money Wheel. As I told you before, I'm not everything to everybody, so I turn stuff over to other expert coaches. Today, we have a special treat. We have Andrea Koput with us. She lives in Wisconsin, winter wonderland. So without any further ado, I'm going to turn things over to her. Go ahead, Andrea.
Well, thank you, Don. Again, yes, my name is Andrea Koput, coming to you from far northern Wisconsin. It is a winter wonderland, and I'm glad to be here with everybody. Today, I woke up and I discovered that a lot of people are not making their moves count. So I wanted to come to you guys today and talk about productivity and making your moves count, because productivity is absolutely the most important thing when it comes to business, entrepreneurs, and of course, the money wheel. And where do you get your productivity from? Many people think that when it comes to getting things done, they need to do a lot of things, cover a lot of bases, and really the dirty word is multitasking. Multitasking is what I call the absolute enemy of execution. And why is that? Many people know when you're running a business, when you're starting a business, when you are putting out content, you have a lot of things to cover and a lot of bases to get done, right? So many people want to get as much possibly done as they can. They fill their plate up with all of these different tasks, and what happens? You absolutely have the opportunity to get bogged down. When you are putting your attention in 8 different places at once, your full attention is never going to be on all those 5 things. The most important thing to think about is putting all of your attention absolutely aligned, focused into the matters at hand. I personally have students, clients across the globe, and I have 2 hours a day, some days, to get 10 hours done. How am I personally able to get so much done in such a short amount of time? It's because I will put laser focus, all of it, into one task. If I'm working on a client's page, store, products, that means I'm going to have this screen, and this screen, all working on different elements of the same project. That means if I have one tab open working on one product, I'm going to have 13 tabs working on the same element of that entire product line. Therefore, you are creating an assembly line. This is how you're going to fit 10 pounds of content into a 2-pound sack. If you don't do that, if you try to work on copywriting, product design, marketing, and inventory management in the same hour, none of those 4 elements will get the right attention. It's the same as cooking a meal with 1 spoon, and you're trying to keep all 4 things rocking, but eventually something gets burned because your attention goes off of it, versus putting all that attention into that one matter, that one subject. When you put all your attention into one subject and spread it out through the full span of your capabilities, you're going to get more done. And what you put out is going to be at such a caliber that you can do more of it more efficiently, and again, produce more quality content, actions, and results in a shorter amount of time. And that's what I have to share with you guys today.
Okay, so that's everything we have for this episode of the Money Wheel. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening to the Money Wheel Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and like the podcast. For everything that was talked about in today's amazing show, go to moneywheelpodcast.com and get today's show notes, past episodes, and most importantly, you can connect with Don Shade on all his social media platforms. Again, at moneywheelpodcast.com. If you are just looking to email Don, you can email him at don@moneywheelpodcast.com. For a list of all our tools we use in our business, you can go to moneywheelpodcast.com/resources. Again, thank you for listening to today's podcast, and see you in our next episode of the Money Wheel Podcast.